First off, I'd like to defend myself here. I left a comment on xcalizorz video saying that while he was complaining about sniper rifles being OP and the fact that the other team wasn't even trying, they were just trying to get montage clips. When he said that, he had 0 captures, so I mean, how can you say other people aren't trying to win if you really aren't actively trying to help your team win? I mean, he's getting kills, but he's not actually capturing flags, and he was using dual B23R pistols. Now, why do I say using B23R pistols is just as bad as sniper rifles? Well, because a B23R can kill in just one burst, one pull of the trigger, they're dead. So I don't think complaining about snipers being OP when you're using an OP pistol is really fair. So I just left a comment, and I'll read it real quick. LOL, they're not trying to win. Oh, I have no caps. They are using OP snipers, and I'm using the B23R. Oh, it's OP too. Oh wait, I'm just as bad as everyone else. Now this wasn't a comment on him as a person or his playing ability. It wasn't even necessarily as much about him as it is about people complaining constantly about things they do themselves. Now, I'm not immune. I complain about things, and I do it myself. And so he replied. Now, my gamer tag is actually different than my YouTube, because my YouTube is BobBobson68 and my gamer tag is BobBobson6868. So the only thing I can figure is he went to my YouTube channel, went to one of my videos, found my gamer tag, then went on Elite, looked up my stats, because he posted my stats on his channel. KD 1.45, total kills 4,108, win percentage 43%, total wins 1.13, score per minute 282, total score 5,034,640, and then he says, not as bad as you. Now, like I said, this wasn't a comment on how good or bad he was. I think my stats are average, slightly above average. I never claimed to be like some stupid douchebag YouTube guy who rapes everybody constantly. I'm just a normal player. So now I would like to get into my video. Oh wait, then to top things off, he blocked me from commenting on the video, so I would have no response to him. So that is why I am making a video response, because what kind of douchebag blocks you for leaving a comment about their video that they don't like? So now, what I came here to talk to you about is what makes Call of Duty bad. First off, let's start with Black Ops 2, and then we'll go back a little bit. Like I said, the pistols on this game are overpowered. Everybody knows the snipers are overpowered. Everybody knows the shotguns are overpowered. Everyone knows the LMGs are overpowered. Now, why is it that we feel all the guns are overpowered? Well, they probably are. If you think about it, in real life, people can get shot, even in the head. I mean, I'm not saying I want to get shot in the head. I'm not saying you should try to get shot in the head. But people live after gunshots to the head. A shot to the head is not an instant kill. Even though Call of Duty would have us believe it, it's not necessarily true. So, let's look at the guns real quick on Black Ops 2. All your snipers have the potential for one-shot kills. SVU in particular, I think it takes a headshot only. We'll get a one-shot. XPR-50, like chest and head. And the Ballista is kind of like upper body and head, and DSR is almost anywhere except for like the legs and the hands or something like that. So right there, 4 guns have a potential for a one-shot kill. All your shotguns have a potential for a one-shot kill, so there's another 4. So you're up to 8 guns. Executioner can get a one-shot kill. The B23R is a little more complicated just because it's one shot but 3 bullets come out, but yet still a one-shot kill potential. Your combat axe one-shot kill. I'm not going to go into explosives, because that's kind of gray area. And your crossbow, I'm going to count that as a one-shot kill. Even though the explosives usually what kills you, it's basically a one-shot kill. If you hit somebody with a crossbow, they're dying. Okay, now let's look at 2-shot kills. I mean, every pistol except the Cap 40. I'm not sure how many bullets it takes. Probably 3 with the Cap 40. The assault shield And then I don't think any of the LMGs or SMGs or assault rifles kill in 2 shots. I'm not positive on that. So I mean, you're looking at almost half the guns right there can kill in either 1 or 2 shots. So what does this make you feel? This makes you feel like every gun is overpowered because you die extremely fast in this game, and I think that's the main complaint of people in the game, is that you just die too fast, and you're going to complain about whatever's killing you. So that's what I feel about that. So let's go back now to Modern Warfare 2. Now, some people loved it. I don't know why. And a lot of people hated it just because, while it was innovative, it brought so many new things to the table. It brought so many bad things. Now, do you think that the head lead designers, executives, whoever at Infinity Ward who developed Modern Warfare 2 for Activision, do you think they were sitting around and they said, you know what, I think what we're going to do is we're going to allow people to have an attachment on their gun that shoots a 40mm grenade, and it'll probably almost always kill people, pretty big blast radius. And then, if they don't think that's powerful enough, we'll add a perk. They could add a perk called Danger Close, which will make this 40mm grenade even more powerful. Now, if people want to only use this 40mm grenade launcher as their only weapon because it is overpowered, we'll give them another perk that they can use in conjunction with Danger Close, and it will be called One Man Army. They can shoot their 2 noob tubes, use One Man Army to switch back to their noob tube class, and have 2 more noob tubes, and never run out of noob tubes. Now, plenty of people have proven it's possible to get noob tube only nukes, and do stuff like that. But at the same time, is this Infinity Ward's fault? Did Infinity Ward tell people to do this? Well, they made it a possibility in their game. It's not Infinity Ward who does it. It's the people out there playing the game. It's the people putting the videos on YouTube showing everyone, hey, look, I can go into this one little corner here and hide, and I can shoot noob tubes all day, and nobody will ever kill me, and I'll get a nuke. It's the people who ruin these games. Well, there are problems and issues along the way. If you look at any of the Call of Duties, and you exclude multiplayer, they're all fantastically designed, well-made games. Well, I will say myself that they piss me off, and the multiplayer makes me rage. It's not the designers who ruin it. It's the people playing it. And when you get millions and millions of people, there's just so many people who are going to want to do these, what I would call, cheap tactics. Now, you go to you go to Black Ops 1, and what was the main complaint on Black Ops 1? Ghost. Well, do you think Treyarch said, hey, let's make a perk where people could just sit in the corner and no one would know they're there? No, that wasn't their idea. They wanted to have stealth players who could move around the map without fear of a UAV, because when UAVs are up, people, they tend to hang back. They're not as aggressive. They wanted people moving around more. Now, it's not their fault that people said, well, hey, no one's going to know I'm here. Put a suppressor on my gun. I'll just lay in the corner. No one will be the wiser. So again, you have people ruining the game. Now, you get to Second Chance in Black Ops. Now, that one is harder to defend, obviously. Once someone is killed, no, it's a perk, right? Second Chance. Yeah, it's a perk. So, when they get killed, they will go into Second Chance mode. Now, the problem was that it got completely full of people using Second Chance. You couldn't kill a person without them laying down and killing you, drop knifing you, whatever you want to call it. I mean, but again, that's not Treyarch creating this problem. It's the people playing the game. While I agree it probably should never be included in the game, they felt, that it would be an advantage for bad players. But even people who aren't bad use it. It's just everybody uses it. Now, Modern Warfare 3, you have the Striker. Everybody hated the Striker. Now, the problem was people just ran through the map and spammed with it, and, you get mixed results that way. And now we're on to Black Ops 2. I really don't have a lot of complaints about Modern Warfare 3. Death streaks, obviously, they're a bad idea, but again, they're trying to help the worst players. I know people on YouTube, you know, they get like these 100 kill games and everything, but not everybody does that. Some people struggle just to get kills, and they're trying to help those people out, have the more enjoyable experience. Well, I don't think they should be having death streaks in the game. It's not them who is ruining it. It's not them who, you know, only get kills through dead man's hand and things of this nature. So, you know, if you really get down to it, it's the people who ruin the game. You know, you don't like quick scopers, but maybe they don't like you using SMGs. You know, we're all out there trying to do our own thing. While I don't like people using pistols when I'm trying to get a gold pistol, I use a pistol. So, like, I get back to my original point. We all complain about things we do ourselves, and we tend to blame the developer, say it's all their fault, when it really isn't, and we should all just shut up and enjoy the game, because they're under no obligation to do anything to the game. Once we pay our $60, there's no contract. There's nothing saying, oh, hey, if you don't like this, we'll fix it. Hey, we'll rebalance the games, you know. You always have the option to not buy any more Call of Duties. But you know what? You're just going to bitch about it and keep playing it. So quit bitching and keep playing, I guess, is kind of my point there. Yeah. So I think that we all just need to try to enjoy it more. Try not to let the little stuff make us so angry. And remember, that is just a game, and you can always not buy it and move on to something bigger and better. Viva Pinata's fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.
UAV on standby. UAV inbound. Our foes have failed.